Hello and welcome back to another episode. I believe this is episode 57 of
The Great Path Podcast. 57, jeez.
The Delayed Interaction. How have you been? Hello, hello.
Not too bad, pretty good. Can't complain.
Yeah, good, good, good.
Yeah.
I have to say that the shirt fits so comfortable.
Good.
Like, I feel good in the quality of them. It's like soft to the touch, but it feels durable and like it's cut just right, like for the arms and like the
hmm
chest. So
I did a lot
yeah,
of
I
research
really, really
on
like it. Thank you.
different fitness shirts and stuff. 'Cause I want it to be soft, but also like you can wear it in the gym and it's not going to be annoying because,
Yeah,
you know. So
yeah,
glad
yeah,
that worked out
definitely,
then.
definitely. I'm gonna have to wear an undershirt though, because I'd be sweating. So,
Yeah.
but yeah,
I figure you always wear
so
undershirts, though,
nice,
anyways.
nice. That's good. Yeah, yeah, definitely. So, how's the gym been?
Good. Yeah. Nah.
Good, good. Have
Nothing
you
too different.
have you hit any PRs or goals?
No. I've been kind of just working on building up strength, more of like I'm not benching anymore. I just said screw benching because I just what's the point? I hate it and I'm not powerlifting and there's I can just do all the other
Yeah,
exercises and I don't really care about it. So I stopped benching.
yeah.
Squats and deadlifts I am going heavy, but I'm working my way like I want to get to 8 to 10 reps and then I'll move up heavier and heavier and heavier and heavier instead of just keep trying to go heavy. So I'm working my way up to that, which has been fun.
Nice.
Um, yeah,
Yeah, that's good. That's real good.
yeah.
I'm
What
I'm
about you?
uh I'm doing a deload. I'm doing a deload week this week.
I should do one of
I
those.
uh I stopped and I realized I was like, man, I'm like, why is my elbow bothering me? Like, why do I feel just like fatigued? Like I'm just going in the gym and I'm just like, oh, and I'm like, you idiot, you haven't done a deload week in like 12 weeks. You've just been going
I
nonstop, and I'm
don't
just
think
like, oh,
people
okay, so
understand
I
how
gotta.
important that is.
No, they don't. They don't. I think there's somebody that I've tried to help. That I know, and they just don't want to listen. Like I try to tell them, like your form's not good. You're gonna hurt your shoulder, and they don't want to listen. And they do a million hours of cardio, and they're like, "Why am I so tired?" And I'm like, "Well, you're fatiguing yourself. You're not eating right." But I want to build muscle. Okay, eat protein. I don't want to eat meat. Why? Why am I not building muscle? Why is my strength not going up? And I'm just like, I've given you four basic rules to follow to accomplish your goals, and you don't want to do any of them. So I just was just like, all right, I give up. I'm not suggesting anything anymore. I'm not offering service or anything. You just go be a rabbit, or no, a rat on a little wheel, those little wheels or
Oh yeah,
whatever. So I'm like,
yeah.
I
That's
don't
why
really
I
care. I'm
quit.
not giving. Yeah, go ahead.
That's why I quit like training people too. I
Yeah,
don't
and
want to babysit people. But some people have the patience
yeah,
to like help people like that. I learned like it might sound mean, but I just don't have the patience for that. I don't have the patience to babysit somebody and be like, I'm literally giving you the steps to do, and you're just not doing them. And it's the most basic things. Like, it would irritate me so bad when people just wouldn't track their food. I'm like, it takes 2 seconds. Just put it in there. 2 seconds. Send in your
yeah,
your assessment at the end of the week. That's it. That's all I'm asking. I'm not even asking for it to be perfect. Just put your food in there. That's it. So, I
yeah,
get it.
yeah. At the end of the day, nobody wants to be held accountable.
Mm-hmm.
It's easier to say that you want to do something, and I've even fallen victim for myself in these kind of situations. You know what I mean? Like, um, coaches need coaches always, and anybody that thinks that they don't need a coach and they can do everything on their own, they're not holding themselves 100% accountable by any means. I know for myself, there was times that I cheated on my diet and I had nobody there to hold me accountable, so I didn't feel guilty at all. Like I felt a little bit of guilt and I knew I was going to suffer from it, but in the same aspect, like I didn't have somebody that I was going to disappoint.
Yep. Just yourself.
And yeah, and when you have somebody that you're going to disappoint and you have somebody that's holding you accountable and you're not used to it, you're going to crumble. You
Yep.
know, it's competing is literally 50% mental, 30% diet, and 20% working out. You know, and it's just some people just they don't get that. They think I'm just going to go in the gym, I'm going to lift some weights, or I'm going to do 25 minutes of cardio, and I'm going to get the physique that I want because I followed blah 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 6 minute abs. And it's just like,
Mm-hmm.
boy, I've done abs all my life, and I've only seen them once. Granted, I haven't really dieted in a long time, but
That's what I tell a lot of
you
females.
know,
Like the only time I've seen abs is when I was super lean for a show, and that's not sustainable. So I'm
yeah,
like, just stop chasing for abs. Or people think it's just
yeah,
so easy, so they don't understand that trying to get the physique they want's hard. But I'm like, if it was easy, everybody would look great. So you gotta put the
yeah,
hard
hundred
work in.
percent, 100%. Yeah. I want to have nice legs and nice glutes, but I don't want to squat. I don't want to do any heavy movements. But I seen this girl on Instagram who does these kneeling down half squats and her glutes look amazing. Oh, okay. Well, continue to do that. Or lift some heavy freaking weights, get
Eat
your
food.
protein and your carbs in, and get your sleep in. Or it's the other people who go to the gym 5 days a week and then they're at the bar 3 nights a week.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. They're like, I don't know why I'm not
Boy, what
losing
are you
weight.
doing?
Empty
Yeah.
calories.
I li- there's literally somebody that follows me on Instagram and they're like, I don't understand why I keep getting sick. I don't understand why keep getting sick. So then I started following them back. And I'm like, you're burning the candle at both ends. And that's why you're continuing to get sick.
Your body's gonna make you
Straight
stop
up.
or make you
So,
slow down.
yeah, literally. Literally. But yeah, I've had a good week. But like getting back on topic after I've rambled with you for 7 minutes, um, I I decided to take a deload week, so I'm gonna go see Laurel today around 1,
Hey, are you
and
getting a massage?
get a massage. Go to the car.
Literally
Yes,
me too at the same
and then
time.
it is.
But 4 o'clock my
Yeah,
time.
that's so funny. That's so funny.
Hey.
Yeah, so I was like, I'm gonna just take today off. I'm gonna do cardio tomorrow, and I'm just gonna do like probably 4 days, 5 days of no lifting. Just let my body heal. Let my central nervous system just kind of have a break for a minute, and just get some food in, and then just start back up Monday hard.
Hell yeah.
Uh, but I feel good. I went to the doctor's the other day. Doctor said I'm pretty healthy. He said he doesn't consider me to be too overweight considering how much muscle mass I hold. But all my vitals and everything came back good. um, I'm going to get an MRI on my shoulder at the end of the month to see what's going on. I passed all the tests there at the office, but he was like, "Let's just be safe, just in
Mm-hmm.
case." Because I told him I'm like, it doesn't really hurt. It doesn't really hurt me when I'm working out, but I just don't have full range of motion. And how much of it is like the shoulder being impinged, or if it's my lat that's just restricting my range of motion? Because I have that same issue on my other side. And going to Laurel and going to the chiropractor and continuously getting my body worked on, I've actually been able to like do poses that I couldn't do before. And I noticed
Getting
that,
that
and I was just
the
like,
movement
okay,
back.
there's no pain there. Yeah. And so I'm just like, man, I'm like, I don't know, maybe it's just because I'm in my 40s era that I'm an advocate for just taking care of the body.
100% though. That's why like I'm trying to do it now, or I've been trying to do it, because I'm like, hopefully by the time I'm like in my 50s and 60s and stuff, I won't have as many problems as like 50 and 60-year-olds that have problems now.
100%. Man, I see people that are my age and that are younger than me too, and they've got like full head of gray hair. They look beat up. They look worn down. And I'm not saying that I look like a spring chicken, but I'm just like, good Lord, like, what have you been doing this whole time
Mm-hmm.
to get you to look like that? Like, maybe you should not eat them donuts and you should pick up an apple.
Or even just alcohol. So many people just drink so much and they don't realize how much that takes off of your life when you drink every day. Even if it's just a couple beers a night, that takes so much like from your
Yeah,
body, and just like it's literally a poison. And I'm not
literally.
saying that you can't drink, but like yeah,
Yeah.
space ourselves out.
Heck yeah. I know I lost my train of thought. The chair that I'm on keeps making noise when I move, so it's like distracting me because I'm like, it's like burr, burr, burr.
Well,
It's
it makes you
like,
feel better. I can't
I'm
hear
like,
it.
oh god. Okay, I'm like, well, I hope the audio doesn't pick it up, and people are just
Nah.
like, what is
Like, what
going
is he
on?
doing?
Um, but yeah, I don't know. I felt so good the last like 12 weeks. Like,
Good.
I don't know if it's just because like I'm sleeping better and I've just become more disciplined. But like literally, like I woke up at 6:30 this morning, got up, I had a little bit of pre workout, and then I was like, no, don't go to the gym. But I know that I need some caffeine because if not, I'm just gonna have like a super bad headache. I don't have any
Same.
coffee. But I literally just got productive, and I did like my laundry. I'm like in the process of finishing it. I did all my towels already. You know what I mean? I already did all the stuff that I needed to do with the cats. But it's just like developing these habits have just become, now it's like when before it was just like not challenging, but it's just now it's routine. And I'm
Mm-hmm.
like, no. Like I walked out the door the other day and I stopped and I was like, I didn't fix my bed. And then like I went back in the room real quick and like fixed my covers. And I was like, okay, now I can go to work. And then like as I
Yep.
was driving to work, I was like, did you really just fix your bed because you needed to before you went to work?
Just because I
I'm
have it,
like,
you felt out of routine
yeah,
because you missed
yeah,
one thing, even though it's just making your bed, which is such a simple task and really not that big of a deal. But I'm the same way. I
literally.
make it like immediately when I come out of bed. It's
No,
just
and
habit
heck,
at this point.
yeah, yeah, and but habits create routine, and it's just like
Mm-hmm.
the little Mariah on my shoulder that's like, I always make my bed first thing in the morning. I always make my bed first. You know what I
Because it's
mean?
just, I
Hey
think
guys,
that's the
start with a
easiest
small
thing.
routine.
Yeah, it's like the easiest thing to get into a new routine. So when you're trying to quit bad habits, that's just like such an easy thing just to start doing every single day and be like, okay, you can reprogram your brain that way. And so it's like, just make the bed.
Yeah, no, 100%. I agree. I agree with you, and I feel good. And it takes 2 seconds, literally 2 seconds. So I've been pretty productive, and I've been pretty busy, and work's been going good, and the gym's been going great. So
Good.
it's pretty good. I
That's
do
good.
think that we should go to that Airbnb.
100%. I was
Um,
thinking about that the other
yeah,
day. I was like, if we can get enough people, plan it out in like a year or so, that'd be dope.
yeah,
Because I think it's only like 4 hours from
yeah.
where I live.
Perfect,
Mm-hmm.
perfect. I just think it would be hella fun, and we could just do like we could shoot a bunch of podcast episodes, even if it's only two, and we could just have fun. I actually even found another place in like the redwoods, like where they filmed um, indoor, and it's a treehouse Airbnb
Oh.
with like um, with
So you can
like
be a little Ewok.
rope ladder. Yeah, and it's got all of that.
That's cool.
It looks, yeah. I was like, oh, dude. I was like, this is perfect. But I definitely, so I know that we talked about going to Celebration in 2027, but I also want to do something next year. And I figured since you guys have always come out here, I can go out there. And now that I'm like fully staffed and everything, like I can actually travel. So I'm just
Hell
like,
yeah.
hell yeah. So I'm like, I want to plan next year that
Well,
we
we
can
got
go do.
that
So
one Comic Con we go to. I don't know how it's going to be this year. I think that's not till June. And then there's a Arnold too. I still haven't gone to Arnold.
yeah, Arnold's in March.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
So I was like, how's the weather out there in March?
It's not too bad. It's kind of
Okay.
past, like, it's not really
So,
snowing and stuff anymore. January and February are kind of the bad times with like the cold and the snow. But once April, March hit, it's
okay.
not. It rains like wait, how's it? January, February, March. Why did I say April first? January, February, March, April. So May gets really, really rainy.
Cool. Yeah, we'll have to definitely plan something out.
Hell yeah.
Um, so yeah, uh, everything's been going good. I feel good, and it's just
Good.
like that mental block. Like I'll even tell myself like, I don't know if this is gonna sound really weird, but it's like I'll drink my pre workout and then I'll start like randomly scrolling, and I'll just like out loud tell myself, "You're doing it again, Manuel. Like you're doing it," and then like just to like snap myself out of it, and then like I'll get up and then I'm like, okay, let's go. Brush my teeth, put my clothes on, you
Yeah.
know what I mean? Grab my stuff, and then let's go. So I've started even developing that habit of just telling myself like you're doing it.
Being
Um,
more aware.
yes, being more aware. Because man, there was times where I would drink pre workout, and then it'd be like 6 hours later. I'm not even exaggerating, and I'm like, why do I feel shaky? Why do I feel like I'm gonna throw up? And I'm like, oh, you haven't ate any food and you've been sitting in bed for 6 hours doom scrolling.
Dang.
And I'm just like, I was so dissociated that I was just
Uh huh.
like, where did the time go? You know what I mean? And then I'm making poor choices and I'm going and grabbing something quick, not necessarily fast food, but, the taco truck or,
Yeah.
freaking teriyaki house that opened in Orville is so good. And it's so hard to like tell myself that it's bad because they literally put the sauce on the side and the chicken is just charbroiled thigh with a bunch of veggies and a huge mound of rice, and I'm just like $10 and it's literally two meals.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, I can't even prep a meal for $10, you know what I mean? Like,
That's
it was
true.
so good. I had it 2 days ago. It was delicious. So let's transition to a topic that we don't really like, but that I found interesting. So I sent you the article on it, and that is Acolyte.
Very interesting.
Just
But
change
now
pace.
it's like it had. Now we know it had potential, and it's not really. It wasn't.
Yeah, yeah.
It's supposed to go a different direction. Because what was the
I'm
creator's name?
very Kathleen or
No.
Leslie Headland, I think is what her name was.
Yeah, because she was the one that everybody was blaming. But I'm like, well, I guess she had a different vision.
Yeah, I am very curious. For the people that don't know, they're doing like a visualization book of the Acolyte, and in it there is a bunch of like storyboard drawings that kind of didn't make sense to people online. So I don't even remember the person's name that I sent you the YouTube video of, but they talked about it and how like the show could have been like so much better had they followed this vision. Come to find out, it was supposed to be 3 seasons worth of episodes, and that like it just got kind of cherry picked and
And like they
just
were
wasn't what.
supposed to have more of Darth Plagueis' story in it instead of just like a weird, random, creepy cameo from him. And
Yeah,
that there's actually supposed to be a backstory with that. And that one of the twins supposed to be on the light side, one's on the dark side. Like it's supposed to be a whole different story. And they kind of just like said,
yeah.
chop it
And
up.
there was supposed to be more Sith inside of it too, like
Yeah.
not. And then they
Yes.
turned around and oh, it's going to kind of be like an origin story for the Knights of Ren, and it's just kind of like. So I was thinking about it. I was like, are they trying to retcon and trying to make stuff canon to make the sequels make more sense and make them better? And then so now they're reversing back and they're trying to like build all this like their backstory and everything. Because in my mind, I was like, okay, like come up with an animated series, Clone Wars style, that follows Luke, Leia, and a young Ben Solo um, from after Episode 6, and you can even have it take place after whatever's going to go on in Mando and Grogu,
Mm-hmm.
and you can tell the fall and the rise of the First Order um, through an animated series to make those movies more enjoyable. Um, Kind of like what the Clone Wars did.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
I'm gonna interrupt you for a
but
second,
that change
but
should
the
have been way
source
better.
is Star Wars Meg, so I'll also link it down there so people can see the full. It's like an 8-minute video, but it's very interesting about the
Yeah,
Acolyte.
yeah,
Because I think it would have been a
definitely.
better story if they would have just followed what they originally were gonna do. It seems like it would have made more sense
Yeah,
than what we got. Which is so funny for the people like that,
and you,
like defend Acolyte. It's like I'm sorry, but now that there's proof that this was not the story that's supposed to be, so there, yeah, it does like it's not a good story. Like, the characters had potential, and you could
I
tell that
just,
they did.
yeah, I just recently rewatched it, and I started when, um, what's his name, Chimere.
Mm-hmm.
I started when they were on the planet when they find the Wookiee Jedi. What was his name?
I don't remember.
Kalnaka. You
Oh
know
yeah.
what's so funny? I can remember made up word names like Kalnaka and Chimere and Finn F2187, but I can't remember regular people's names.
Wait, you said Finn's thing wrong.
What did I say?
You you said F2. FN.
No, I said FN
No, you didn't.
FN2187.
No,
Oh
you
well,
didn't.
whatever.
You forgot the N.
I'm hyped up on Gorilla. uh, I'm getting senile in my old age. No,
Because
so I watched it when they go to get Kalnaka, whatever. So what is that like? The last like 15 minutes of like episode 3. I started the Acolyte over right then and there, and then finished it the rest of the way, and I enjoyed it. And I don't know if I told you this, but I watched it not too long ago, like that, and I bypassed all those first 3 episodes and the witches singing and all that, and it wasn't that bad after that. And it's
yeah,
just
yeah.
like,
Because that's kind of what ruined it. I think is just those random. It was too much of fluff. I guess like it's just they tried too hard to tell a story where it's like just get to the point, man. You can explain as you're going.
but it You, but like even so, I have a friend. She loves Sith. She loves the dark side. And I told her to watch it, and she still won't watch it because of the such negative response. But she also won't watch Andor either.
Mm.
And it's just like for me personally, and I know everybody's not the same, but I'm a fan of Star Wars. Whether it's good, whether it's bad, I am a fan. And I also enjoy expanding the universe. Um, Unfortunately, people my age and older, we have so many years of novels and video games and comic books and action figures of all this EU lore that is no longer canon. When you cherry pick certain themes and try to adapt it into your Disney ways, we can see through it. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like, you made the most notorious bounty hunter who was ruthless a pacifist in your show. Like, why did you dumb it down? Were you trying to get a better audience of the youth to like continue that fan lore? Because if you think about it, I was a kid and my favorite movies was Conan. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I mean? Like raw, ruthless, like that's who I idolized. Commando with Arnold Schwarzenegger, Sylvester Stallone movies, Jean Claude Van Damme movies, that action and that adventure, like that drew me into. Now I'm just kind of like, oh man, NECA put out some dope Conan figures. Should I start collecting them?
Oh God.
I don't know.
And
I
see
can't help it. I've just want fans.
with Boba Fett too, it's like you guys they had another season that's supposed to be lined up, but then after that it was like where do you go from there? Because there wasn't really like
Yeah,
you said you made him a pacifist, and it's just like okay, that would have been fine if we would have gotten maybe more like you said in between all that, like or showed that part of him where it's like yeah now that we get no more from him, and it's a bummer because he's a great character and
yeah,
the actor's awesome, but now we don't get it.
yeah. Well, and it's just like you don't care about these people that adopt you into like a family setting that you don't have in the Disney canon, and then somebody kills them, so you get mad and you kill them, and then you have like I don't know, I don't know. It just Disney not wanting to kill off IP and wanting to keep them around, just like how they didn't kill Chewbacca in what was it, Rise of Skywalker, and
Mm-hmm.
you know
One of those.
we can't sell more action figures to kids if Chewie's dead, so let's keep him alive, but make him think just like whatever. Um, so yeah, so I'm really curious. I might even purchase the book when it comes out,
Just a C, yeah.
just to have. Yeah, I've been really like on a path of like collecting books. I don't know why. Like I don't really like to read, but it's been interesting. I've been finding
I love
myself
reading.
reading a little bit more. Yeah, I've been finding myself reading more. So
I just stay in my little delusional fantasy land with either TV, music, and books. What's real life? Who
yeah,
needs it?
I just rewatched. Yeah, I just rewatched Spartacus.
Spartacus.
So good. Yeah,
Hmm.
really
We
good.
watched Superman. I meant to tell you that.
What'd you think?
It wasn't bad. Um, like it wasn't a bad movie, but I could definitely just tell I'm just over Superman's story. And yes, like I loved crypto in it. Obviously, the cutest little part of it. And I did like the guy that played Superman. I thought he was a good actor. I thought the storyline was fine, but yeah, it was just like at the end of it, I was like, it was good, but I'm over the Superman story. Give me something else.
Yeah.
But yeah, it
Uh,
wasn't bad.
yeah. See, you're more of the DC fan, so I don't know too much, but I do agree with you. Like, I'm over the Superman
Because it's the same story.
storyline. I've seen Superman. I've seen his dad die now. How many times? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because I'm like, even watching this, I'm like, yeah, they added some things into it and made it their own, which is great. But at the end of the day, the storyline's the
yeah,
same. You know, I thought it was interesting how they brought in more of the parents' message, though, because I don't think they've ever done that in a movie
yeah.
before. So that was
No,
interesting to see that the kind of twist on that. You know, so it's like they did bring in some new stuff, but yeah, it's. I mean, and Crypto was cool too, but like it was Supergirl's dog at the end of it. You know. So he didn't even get to keep the dog.
yeah. Well, that, and then I'm also thinking about like, okay, so for me, I liked when he's chilling at home with Lois, and there's like kaiju's in the background
The
that the
background.
Justice Gang are fighting, and he's nonchalantly chilling because that's always like the storyline when like certain people were fighting. Like I think it was like in Suicide Squad, there was like some people talking on the internet of like, well, where was Superman? Where was Batman? And it's just like, these people, even though they're all fictional, they have their own lives
Mm-hmm.
inside of this fictional world. It's
And he
like
said, he's like,
you
they
think
got
they're
it.
just like, yeah, yeah. So I thought that was pretty cool, and
I did, yeah.
I thought it was funny. I'm just like, oh, okay, but I like the continuation of some of the characters in Peacemaker season 2.
I haven't watched that yet.
Yeah, it's pretty good. A lot of
I'm
people
gonna
didn't
start it.
like the a lot of people didn't like the season finale, but I will agree with a lot of people on the internet, and I'm not a John Cena fan by any means necessary, but he has really taken acting serious.
Hmm.
Um, to the point where like I enjoy it. A movie, I don't know if you've seen it, I don't know if a lot of other people have seen it, but it's called Sticky Nicky or Sticky Nicky,
Uh, uh,
Ricky.
Ricky something. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, we started that.
Yeah,
I don't know if
it's
we
got
finished it.
it's so fucking funny. It's so
Yeah, I
funny.
don't think we finished it because
Um,
I mean I did think it was funny, but at the same time, like I don't know. There's something about John Cena. I just sometimes watching movies with him in it, I just can't get into it. I don't know why. Other than Peacemaker, like I
yeah,
think I just see him as Peacemaker. He's just one of those people that I'm like, I
yeah,
can't take any. Like,
yeah,
you're nobody else. But it wasn't bad. That's gonna bug me what the
yeah,
name is though.
yeah. That movie was so funny. And then the other one, uh, Friend Vacation or something like that. There's like a one and a two. Those were the two movies where I was like, okay, like I can enjoy John Cena's acting, and you can see that he's really taking it serious. And you
It's
sit
Ricky
there
Stanicky.
and yeah. But I really enjoyed Peacemaker season two. I think it was more character development, and it was more.
What happened? Did you
I don't
not plug in your laptop?
know. My laptop is plugged in. It just told me that my connection was lost, but I have full bars on Wi-Fi. I don't even have my phone connected to
Yeah, it did. It was
Wi-Fi,
like,
so I don't know. I don't know why I did that.
yeah, it was like reconnecting, and then it was just me. So I started having a conversation by myself.
It's fine. We're good,
So
I guess. Because
I
I
was
said it's
wrong.
not even
She
stormy today.
charged. Yeah.
I don't know. Weird.
Maybe it's your big head blocking the Wi-Fi ignition.
Thanks. Anyways,
But yeah, no, I really enjoyed Peacemaker. Let's talk about our five favorite. I said horror movies, but I like Halloween themed.
yeah. Because I was gonna say when we talked about doing our top five like horror, I think I don't know. I don't watch a lot of horror movies, but Halloween movies, yeah, I can get behind that for sure.
Yeah. Well, and it's just like so, and then I was also thinking about it like after I sent you the message, and I was like, what five movies do you have to watch during Halloween?
Ooh, ooh, that's a good one.
Like, what are your five?
During Halloween,
Yes.
obviously, Scream. Now that I'm a Scream fan, that will always be a Halloween favorite. I feel like classic Halloween Town. Kind of have to. Casper. I just watched that the other day. So good still. Um, for me personally, Nightmare Before Christmas. It's Halloween and a Christmas movie for me, so I watch it both times a year. And Monster House. Those are my five.
Get off my lawn!
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's a funny game. Okay, that's cool. So I was thinking about mine. Lost Boys.
Oh my god, Lost Boys. Okay, I did six. Obviously.
I love Lost Boys. I love it. I am so happy that they haven't tried to remake it.
Yeah.
Um,
Lost Boys, it's
I
so
really
good.
enjoy it. My goal, yeah, one goal of mine is to go watch it in Santa Cruz on the beach.
Do they do that?
Yeah,
That's cool.
yeah. Another one is it's called The People Under the Stairs.
That sounds scary.
So I'll just give you a little snippet. It's this. It's Vin Raines, I think, is the actor. He wants to break into the house, and he gets this little kid to help break in, and then they end up finding out that the people that live there, even very nice. They're not so.
Interesting.
Yeah,
I'll
so
have to look it up.
it's pretty cool. It's called the People Under the Stairs. Um, and then I would also have to say Nightbreed.
You and your weird ass movies.
It's an older, I think it was like late 80s. It's really, really cool. You should look. Um, then I would have to also say I can agree with Scream, Nightmare Before Christmas, and that, but for like all intents purposes of not trying to match our movies up as much as possible, I also would pick what was the name of it? Um Candyman.
I don't think I've ever seen that.
Candyman's really, really good. And then oh, The Cabin in the Woods.
Never seen that, but I have heard of that one.
Cabin in the Woods is really, really good. And then I would say
What was the last one?
Hills Have Eyes.
Hell no. Never seen it, but I won't see it. No, thank you.
And then an honorable mention is
Lost what? Earth?
no, Wrong Turn.
Oh, they said Lost Earth. I was like, what the heck? Never heard of that one either. Wrong turn? I'm assuming they take a wrong turn and end up somewhere that they're not supposed to be, and it's scary.
Definitely. Definitely. Oh, a second honorable Descent.
I don't think I've seen that one either.
Yeah. And see, so my picks are from movies that I watched when I was younger and that I've shown the girls. But if I was gonna suggest and recommend a movie that's like more modern, I would do Apostle and I would do The Ritual.
I've heard of that one, but I haven't seen it, I don't think.
They're both real. They're both really good.
Circling back to Lost Boys
But
real
that's my
fast.
top.
Because I have a tattoo that for the Lost Boys, the little Chinese food, but with the worms in it. And this girl, she's probably like 25, 24, 25, around there. And she's seen it, and she's like, oh my gosh, that's so funny. Is that like a Chinese thing with worms in it? I said, yeah. She's like, oh my gosh, that's like it's the movie Lost Boys. She's like, what? I said, yeah, Lost Boys, like the vampire movie from like the 80s. And she's like, yeah, no, I've never seen that. I thought it was just a funny little tattoo. I said, I mean, yeah, it is, I guess. Uncultured swine. It's fun.
You're eating maggots, Michael.
They're only noodles, Michael.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some people don't get it, and just I'm rewatching The Office right now again. I don't know why. Like we just put it on, and it's like I think enough time has passed where I'm just kind of like re-enjoying it again, even though I've watched it so many.
That's so funny. We're definitely on the same wavelength because I just started. So I just finished New Girl. And same thing. I haven't watched The Office in probably almost, for sure, over a year now. It hasn't been in my cycling. Like, I just watch it so much that now I've just restarted it too. Because I'm like, you know what? I just finished New Girl. It's been a long time. I want to rewatch The Office, you know? So that's funny.
Yeah. Yeah. Jim and Pam just kissed, and he just left Scream.
Oh, see, I'm like very beginning, like just started, like second episode. And I've been watching.
That's so funny.
I've been obsessed with the K-pop Demon Hunter, so that's been on nonstop, literally. If I need something for background and not watching it, it's been that show.
Yeah. You know, it's so funny too, is like if people talk about us being assimilation and like the common the things that we have in common and how much like we're similar even though there's a 10-year age gap and we're two different genders. I'm like, if you want to talk about heavily being in assimilation and being cloned,
For real.
you can just look at the books.
For real.
You know, like, I'm like, freaking dude. I think about it all the time. Like sometimes like some of the stuff that we do or we talk about or like we're literally both going to go get a chiropractor or a
At the
massage
same time, in
around the same
different
time.
time zones. That is
And
wild.
at no point have we talked about it. I
Mm-mm.
just manically booked the appointment the other day. I spent like $500 online, a bunch of random stuff, and I was like, "Oh, I need to book an appointment." Da, 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 da. And then I went back to Amazon and started purchasing stuff. And then I sat there yesterday, and I'm just like, I don't know what time or what day my appointment is. So then I had to like frantically message Laurel and be like, "Hi, I didn't write down what time and day I'm supposed to go. So can you please tell me?"
That's so funny because mine,
So, but
I did like the same thing because my girlfriend, she had called me and she's like, oh my God, I love Heather so much because she started going to her. I was like, oh yeah, that reminds me, I gotta book an appointment with her. So I just booked it real fast. And then yesterday she had texted me my massage therapist. She texted me about the time to make sure because she forgot she worked at a certain time. So she's like, can we meet up at this time? I said, yeah, that's totally fine, you know. So it's like the opposites. Cause like, yeah, she was just like making sure like this time worked or whatever. I'm like, yeah, yeah, that's fine.
yeah,
Crazy.
that's hilarious. That's so funny.
Definitely
Hell
living in the
yeah.
Matrix.
Alrighty, well,
Oh, I have Star Wars
I
conversations
know,
though.
literally. We don't have it
Before I have
I
one.
know. Oh, you do?
Yes. Hold on. I gotta find
Okay.
which one it was. Okay, I have a would you rather. Well, I have a
Okay.
couple, but we'll start with this one. Okay, would you rather wield a double-bladed lightsaber like Maul or a dual wield like Ahsoka?
Wait, say it again. Your phone cut out.
Would you rather wield a double-bladed sword or lightsaber like Maul or a double... Damn it. Okay, hold on. Rewind. Saying this over. Would you rather wield a double-bladed lightsaber like Maul or dual wield like Ahsoka?
And you have to pick one or the other.
Yes.
Probably go with the double-bladed lightsaber.
Like Maul? Same. I thought the same thing.
Yeah. Yeah. Just like looking at my build and my range of motion, there's no way that I would be able to fluidly fight with two sabers,
You hit yourself in the face.
but I could hack and slash with a dual-bladed lightsaber and overpower my opponent. And I could also transition to a single blade with a longer hilt.
Hey,
So
that's what I was thinking though too. Okay, here's another one. Would you rather use the dark side for 24 hours or give up using the Force for life?
I would pick the dark side.
I was thinking the same thing. But you can only use it for 24 hours.
Yeah, literally, I picked the dark side. Sorry, somebody called me, so.
No, you're fine.
You have one more?
I have one more. Gotta do three, duh. Would you rather be frozen in carbonite for 10 years or have to live in Jabba's palace for a year? Obviously, live in Jabba's palace for a year.
Yeah, I would pick Jabba's palace for a year. Although, if you were frozen in carbonite for 10 years, you would just wake up and you wouldn't realize time had passed. You would still be the same age. Everybody else would have went on and is 10 years older.
Yeah, but then you miss out on 10 years of your life. And everybody else moved on.
True.
But I guess if you don't care about that, you know, whatever.
Just like everybody else in my life.
Oh my god.
JK, I don't give a fuck.
Oh, Lord. Alright, that's all I got.
My ability to lose interest and dissociate
I feel
doesn't
that.
really make for very well of not hurting people's feelings.
Fuck it. Life's too short, man.
Alrighty. I know, literally. That's why I'm enjoying it and having fucking fun.
Yep. Same.
So, alrighty, until next time, like, comment, subscribe. We put out new episodes every 2 weeks.
Go check out my shirts at Pal Fitness Apparel.
Definitely. Give them a follow on Instagram. And you can find me at 530 Gorilla on Instagram.
And Mariah Love Fit on Instagram and at Pal Fitness Apparel. Again.
All right. Until next time, may the force be with you.
Always. Peace out, Girl Scout.
Later, Gator.
Bye.
May the force be with you.